U.S. Farm Report weather is brought to you by H&S Manufacturing. Maximize baleage yield with less time and effort with the LW1100 line wrap bale wrapper. You can wrap round or square bales, and the automatic operating mode allows for a one-person operation.
Well, the flooding along the Missouri River has been catastrophic, and 18 river gauges along the Mississippi River are now at major flood stage, with more rain in the forecast over the next week. High river levels along the Mississippi and the Missouri River remain a concern, but the damage is already adding up. And for weather this weekend, Michelle Rook gives us a bird's eye view.
The complete loss of cropland due to flooding in the northwestern Corn Belt has been estimated by agronomist Dr. Michael Cordonier at 1/2 to 1 million acres, and that seems justifiable to ag meteorologist Eric Snodgrass.
I think it's reasonable. I mean, just seeing some of the pictures, for example, along the Big Sioux River or throughout parts of southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, then getting over into parts of Nebraska, and then again in South Dakota, a lot of low-lying ground just is not going to be able to drain fast enough to, to get those acres back.
However, there will be additional acres with yield loss from lingering agronomic issues like increased disease and fertility loss. At one point, Snodgrass says the National Weather Service had about 70 million acres under flood watches.
I was able to add up about 7 million, so about 1/10 of that, about 7 million acres that picked up more than 6 inches of rain during that time frame, which meant we had a lot of standing water in fields. But the question as to whether or not we've lost lots and lots of acres is still one, I think, to be determined. So the question is, how vulnerable are we? I mean, does a 1/2 inch push somebody back over the limit to where they're flooding again? I think you're going to have a lot of places in northwestern Corn Belt where that's going to be the case.
And these are prime production areas, so the lost bushels could be significant when the combines roll this fall. I'm Michelle Rook for U.S. Farm Report.
Thanks, Michelle. Well, as we look out to July, what is the forecast for heat as well as moisture during the heart of the growing season? Well, the market is focused on that forecast and weather. So coming up in our marketing roundtables, leading meteorologist Eric Snodgrass rejoins us along with Brad Rippey, and we'll have a look at what could impact the crops coming up.